You know, sometimes when you see such advertisements like 8% cashback, 10% cashback, and you will feel quite skeptical. Must be a lot of terms and conditions, right? Otherwise, why are they so good to give such cashback? I think you need to understand the rule is that high rewards will come with high effort, which also means high cashback credit cards will have multiple terms and conditions. And this is essentially what I'm going to share with you today about the highest cashback credit cards in 2023 and what are the terms and conditions so that it can help you achieve that 8 to 10% cashback. And also, if you're lucky enough to be their new to bank customer, I'll also share some existing welcome offers that will entice you to sign up for a credit card with the banks. But before that, I can tell you that credit card terms and conditions are really complicated. So if you want a good community to help answer your questions on the credit card, then join us at Honey Money SG Telegram with over 9,000 members right now. So come and join us at our Honey Money Telegram group. The first high cashback credit card is CIMB Visa Signature or VS. Now, if you're a new customer to CIMB, you can receive some very good gifts, like the Sony wireless headphones worth $575 or Nintendo Switch if you like gaming. Or if you don't like this too, you can just take the $350 upsize cash. And to fulfill the terms and conditions, you need to spend $988 within 2 months of card approval, and specifically exclude card transactions with Amaze. So don't use Amaze with any MasterCard. So you see, you spend $988 over 2 months, you can get back almost half your money. And this time, why I really put CIMB Visa Signature as my first contestant is because they're running a limited time offer where the 10% cashback will apply when you make a minimum spend of $600 per month from now till 31st October 2023. This is very much lower than what they usually have, like $800 minimum spend requirement, so it's a fantastic deal. So where can you get 10% cashback is also on the specific categories like online shopping, groceries, beauty and wellness, pet shops and veterinary services, and cruises. And you see, there is also a cashback cap of $100 with $20 of cashback per category. Because you see, we have 5 categories, right? So each category, the max cashback is $20, which also means $20 divided by 10% is $200 of effective spend per category. The cashback will be posted within the same statement month, so you don't have to wait that long. But the original minimum spend requirement is $800. So right now it's $600, $200 lower, and you should take advantage of this promotion. Because right now you just have to max out 3 categories of $200 to get 10% effective. Now if you were to ask me where will I prioritize my $200, I will probably put in these 3 categories of online shopping, groceries, and beauty and wellness, because I obviously will not have a lot of spend on pet and veterinary services or cruises. So I would say this CIMB Visa Signature 10% cashback is really real one, because $600 minimum spend is not hard to hit, right? But it's just those specific categories where you can get 10%, so it may apply to you or may not. Do you know you can get up to $800 of free shares from Weibo this month? And I'm not going to tell you that you need to do some buy trades, because no need. Neither am I going to tell you that you need to fund at least $300 in cash, because also no need. So what I need to do? Very simple. Just fund any amount, even $1 will do, and you will get 3 free shares. Then hold your deposits, do not withdraw for 30 days, and you'll get another 5 free shares. The free shares are totally random from this list, and it could range from $3 to $100 each. So you see, the maximum reward is $800, but at the very minimum, you can get $24. You see, there's really not much to do. Just open an account with my referral link, put in $1, and after 30 days, see your luck. What shares did you get? So use my referral link down below or scan the QR code right here to get your Weibo account today. And I want to bring you on to the next card, which is DBS U card, offering 18% cash rebates. And if you sign up for a DBS U card as a new customer, you can get $250, and even for existing customers, you can get $80 cashback. Terms and conditions is that you need to spend a minimum of $500 within 30 days of card approval. And I'm very sure when you receive the U credit card, you will spend at least $500, because in order for you to get the 18% cash rebate, you need to spend a minimum of $600 per month. How it works for the U credit card is that they have a base cash rebate of 5% or 10x U points, and that is no minimum spend with no cap. And then there is a bonus 13% rebate or 26x U points when you meet the minimum spend of $600 per month, which is also capped at $78 or 15,600 U points. So what is exactly the catch here? Because it sounds quite reasonable, right? $600 to get 18%. The catch is that you can only spend on a few U exclusive partners like DFI Retail Group or DFG. These are the dairy farm merchants like Guardians, Cold Storage, CS Fresh, Giant Supermarket and 7-Eleven. And also the next one is the Bread Talk Group or BTG. So like Bread Talk, Toastbox, some Food Republic and Food Junction outlets, not all. Also the Mandai Wildlife Group like the Zoo, the Bird Park, the Night Safari or the River Wonders. Lastly will be a Singtel shop or Singtel exclusive partners. And just recently, Gojek was added as the 18% cash rebate on the U exclusive partner as well. So you see, it's a very limited scope of merchants who will earn that exclusive U reward points, which makes it not suitable for a general spend credit card unless you spend a lot of money every month on these few merchants. But the 18% rebate is indeed real if you really spend at least $600 per month on these merchants. Next card I want to talk about is the Citi Cashback, and this is the 8% cashback card. And for Citi new customers, you can get the following, like the Dyson Supersonic Hairdryer worth $699, or Dyson V8 Vacuum Cleaner worth $509, or the Nintendo Switch OLED if you like to play console game, or even $300 cash via PayNow. That is if you make a minimum spend of $500 within 30 days of card approval. Now I think the Citi Cashback 8% card is one of the easier highest cashback cards because there are no cashback caps or limits for each specific category, and they specifically do award for these three categories, which are dining, groceries or petrol. So you'll get 8% cashback on grocery stores or supermarkets, and also 8% cashback on petrol stations, or even up to 20% if it is the specific petrol station partner. All you have to do is to spend a minimum of $800 per statement month, and then you will also get 6% cashback on dining categories like fast food restaurants or dine-in eating places / restaurants, MCC 5812. Like I said, the good thing is that there is no cashback cap for each specific category, so you can get a total of $80 regardless of whether it is a dining, petrol or grocery transaction. And this card being a MasterCard means it can be paired to Instagram Amaze, which will be really good for lowering your foreign currency fees, like when you travel on a Malaysian road trip. You need to pump petrol, you need to buy groceries, and you need to dine in at the restaurants. So the Citi Cashback 8% will be a perfect card for this kind of trips. Final card I will talk about is the MAYBANK Family and Friends, which gives 8% cashback on a minimum $800 spent. But the 8% cashback is only applied on 5 selected categories out of these few categories where you can choose from groceries, transport, restaurant and food delivery, which excludes fast food, data communication services, online fashion, pharmacy, entertainment which include bars and theaters, family, retail and pets, sports and sport apparels, or beauty and wellness. So there are a lot of categories that you can choose, but you can only choose 5. And these 5 categories will earn 8% cashback when you spend a minimum of $800. But the bad thing is, there is a cashback cap of $25 per category. So if you take $25 divided by 8%, your effective spend is $312.50 per category. But that is already a very generous cap, right? Like you can spend $300 per month on restaurants, $300 per month on grocery, and maybe another $200 on online fashion or paying your data telco bills. So that's why the MAYBANK Family and Friends card is quite popular right now. And you notice that I excluded UOB1 in this video, even though they give a base 3.33% plus a 5% bonus cashback on additional cashback merchants, because I felt that those mechanics do not really suit this kind of high cashback credit cards. But I would say that all these high cashback credit cards, there is a specific use case for them, and there's a high minimum spend criteria, which is why for those of you who are lower spenders, maybe you want to look at lower spend cashback credit cards, where I detail out in my top 4 cashback credit cards in the previous video right here.